Alternative History of World War II is apparently my most popular mapping series and the fan favorite too. I never expected this, to be honest. After I was done making it, I felt that I'm working on a series that could have been way better, but regardless, people love it the most. And honestly, after rewatching some of it, I can get why. It has a unique charm to it. I can't really describe it, but it's there. And if you've been following my channel for a while, like 3 fucking years, you know that I've been teasing a season 2 of Alternative History of World War II, but I never actually did anything with it. But that is about to change. I've been thinking of what I could actually do with the series, and I think I have an interesting idea. Instead of relying on myself to create new episodes, I thought that I could do the community a favor and allow others to add their own ideas to the series. Furthermore, the videos that people make are going to be featured on my channel, and I'll try my best to give everyone who makes an episode a shout out, hopefully giving them a platform so that they can kickstart their own YouTube channel. So I made a file that contains everything that you'll need to make your own Alternative History of World War II serious mapping video thing. Though I realize that not everyone will know what to actually do with these files, so I'll need to make a quick mapping tutorial again. But no problem, the other one that I have on my channel kinda sucks anyways, though this wouldn't be a very detailed guide. I'll just go over the basics. You'll need to watch the first tutorial if you want a complete guide, or even better, figure it out on your own. I'm going to use the link that I shared on my Discord as an example, but it doesn't matter, you can click on any of the links that I've shared. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to this website. It's Mediafire, okay? They are trusted. The landing page is a bit sketch, but just ignore the advertisement. Don't worry, it doesn't give you any viruses. So when you open the virus, you're going to click extract here, then you're going to get the main files that you can use to make your mapping series, and you're basically good to go. Open the first file. Here you're going to find 2 files, they're just there to help you. One is a controllable template, the other one is for more slide colors. They can be pretty useful and you can also customize them if you want to, but I will get more into that later. And then if you go over to links, you can find all the resources that I use for mindpaint.net. You will have the link to the website where you can actually download it, as well as all the plugins that I use for my version. And finally we have the starts. I put way too much thought into them for basically no reason at all, but think of it kind of like Hearts of Iron 4. You have the historical 1936 start. This is the only one that is, actually historical. Then you have the 1939 start, which isn't historical, it's based on what happened in my series. And then you also have others that follow the events as to what happened in the series. Basically all the major ones, because I think that those are the scenarios that people are most likely to change. Plus there is also an after-war scenario if you, really want to meddle with it. Okay, so now you know what's in the file. Let's see what software you need. I already mentioned that you need WinRAR to unzip the file. Just download it, it's free. But I'll provide a link in the description. Then you'll need an image editing software. I use Paint.net. You should use it too because it's free and customizable. But I guess other programs like Photoshop work too. Finally, you'll need a video editing software. I use Vegas 19. Sadly, I was forced to switch over from 14. But it doesn't matter. You can use Premiere Pro or any other alternative, I don't care. Quick side note though, the previous link that I shared for a free version of Vegas Pro 14 doesn't work anymore, I think. But if you're creative enough, you can get it for free somewhere else, I'm sure. And now you have everything that you need to finally start mapping. So let's see how you actually make mapping videos. First of all, you need a script. You can use any tool for this. I thought this would need its own segment. Literally, you can use any program that allows you to store text, though I will recommend Grammarly as I use it personally and it basically eliminates misspelling in your videos. Your script is basically your story and it should contain the conversations between countries and all the major events that will happen in the series. Make sure to keep it consistent. Once you have your script, go over to your PDN file and begin making frames. First, make sure you have aliasing on and tolerance set to 0, so you don't have weird effects when you're coloring stuff. Then select the proper layer and using the bucket tool make your desired country speak. Make sure that you include exclaves too, then go over to the country's text box layer and paste in their dialogue. After you're done, save the frame as a PNG file. That's it. That's how you do conversation frames. Now fast forward to war slides. Also very easy. Make sure that the war is visible to the viewer. Go over to the country's layer and begin drawing small advances with the appropriate colors. Quick tip. to make your war slides realistic, unlike the ones that you are seeing right now. You can look at a topological map of the region to determine where troops would have advanced in real life. After that, you'll need a peace deal, draw new borders, shadow these borders, and every other step in mapping is basically a repetition of that. Also, make sure that you save files in PDN format from time to time so you can basically use them as saves. Again, I might do another complete tutorial in the future, but for now I refer you to my original video that I made years ago. Finally, let's talk about editing. I'm going to use Vegas 19 in this example, but I'm sure you can use other programs as well. Dragging your PNG files, do a little fade in at the first frame if you want to, and have a short transition. This can be anywhere around half a second to maybe even less. Make sure the text slides are long enough so that people can read them. You also have other types of slides like transition slides, where nothing really happens, it's just there to switch from text slides to word slides, for example. Make them like 3 to 5 seconds long. They don't need to take up a ton of time. For word slides, it depends on how detailed you want them to be, but their length can range anywhere from a second to a quarter of a second, depending on your taste. Now repeat these processes, and after you're done with your episode, render it out, and you're done. That's all. No, seriously, that's all. Mapping isn't really that hard, to be honest. I hope I covered everything. I tried to make it as short as possible, while still retaining useful information. You're free to do whatever you want with these resources. Make your own series, make your own controls, whatever you want really. The only thing I ask you is that if you make a series, credit me in some way. Either tag me under the video or use the hashtag #YourOwnWorldWar2. This way I'll see your video and I'll be able to feature it on my channel. But yeah, thanks for watching!